Spit it, Vern.
But this is real, this ain't no show, y'all. Woman won't appreciate she cause she quick to take her clothes off. I hit the blunt and then I dozed off. I was tripping. I knew she was the piece that fit.
On the ones and twos. This is like on the threes and fours, but they don't know that. Yeah, I mean, we done did this shit like 3 times.
Yeah.
Yo, it's all good. It's all good. You know, I'm sure practice make perfect. You feel me? Hey. What's up, TJ?
Hey.
Hey. Welcome to the brunch edition of Deez Ninjas Podcast. You feel me? Hey, let me get my glasses. Cool as a cucumber. You feel me? All right, now we locked in. What's up, TJ? How you doing on a Tuesday? Tapping in on a Tuesday.
I'm doing good.
We tapping in
yourself?
I am doing well. Well.
Good.
Yeah. We're a little behind schedule, but it's all good. I'm still glad to be here. You know, Saturdays are normally for podcasts, but we had a little technical difficulties in the vicinity. So we right back at you on the tapping on the Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
Hey, that's cool. This is the brunch edition because we're doing this in the afternoon on the Tuesday. Hopefully y'all get it by tonight. Smoking on some fine chiba. Courtesy of Extendo guy. I am JJ Dynamite, the coolest ninja you know. This is the Deez Ninjas Podcast, and I'm here with my ninja TJ. And we're so glad that you came to kick it with us. New pod generation in the house. You know, I've been watching the podscape landscape out there, and I'm seeing turmoil in the podscape landscape. So you know what I'm saying? If you want to get around, come fuck with your boys. You feel me? Because out there in the general landscape, I'm seeing a lot of shenanigans on different podcasts out there. So, you know, we'll be here consistent for you. All right. It's been a good week, though. It's been an
interesting week.
I had me some Saweetie bites today.
I don't know what that is.
The Starbucks little eggs. You never got the little Starbucks eggs? I would have to say Starbucks. I don't like none of the Starbucks little food except for that. Oh. They're like little egg bites, egg cheese bites that they do like in the boiling water, like the little Saweetie. You know, the little,
Sous vide.
It's sous vide? How you say it?
Sous vide.
Sous vide. That SOUSVIDE.
Sounds like it was a poached egg to me.
It's not really, it's not like the same as poached. It's a little different. This is because they do it like in the scrambled form, like they mix it ahead of time. Normally the poached egg you just drop in there. They kind of do that, mix it with the cheese, mix it with the bacon. Pretty good little bite. You know, good little bite. Good little breakfast protein. Not heavy, light. Go with my macchiato. Start the day. So how's your day been so far?
So far, so good.
Good. That's good to hear.
Oh, yeah.
I got a wild one planned for today, it looks like. But that's cool. I like it.
Busy is always better. Right.
You know. Keep me on my toes. You know what I'm saying? If you're comfortable, then you're probably not doing enough. That's what they say, right?
Yeah.
All right. It's been an interesting week. I've seen some important things, and I've seen some like really funny things.
I haven't seen really any funny things, but
all right.
I'm interested to know what you've seen.
I got one. Paul, and it's, and when you hear it one way, it doesn't sound so funny. But when you look at the whole picture, you'll see it. Paul Pierce got fired from ESPN. Right?
For having strippers in the background.
Doesn't sound, sounds like, but yeah, for partying and having a little too much fun.
Well, if that's not the image they're trying to portray.
No doubt. I got it. That's what's going to happen. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it sucks for him it's
If
not the greatest look.
If it was one of his streams of income, then it sucks to be him. Anytime income is taking away, it will always suck.
Well, of course.
No
but
one
I'm
wants
saying
to lose.
that's definitely true. But he's doing all right for himself. I'm sure he'll find some other streams of income. I'm sure he has some other streams of income that I am aware of. Other streams of income. He'll be all right.
Yeah, I don't know him, so I don't.
You out there though. You got this. You can't have no strippers no more. Just like, is everything that you do in your personal life affect your job?
I think it was more along the lines of going live with them and saying that there's a female that should be there. There's money to be made.
Well, if that's what they were there working. The girls that were there were working.
I'm very sure as a correspondent for a national network, you don't need to do a live stating that. There's business and there's personal, and you have to learn how to separate it.
That's exactly. He was separate. That was separate.
If it is on a live, then technically it's not separate.
It wasn't on an ESPN feed.
It doesn't matter. He is a figure. Yes. On the network, which means anything that could be portrayed on his personal page, if it is open to the public, can be brought back to a company he works for.
I don't agree.
Business.
I don't agree with that philosophy. I mean, you're right.
You should probably look into companies that also say they do look into your social media.
No, you're right. I'm just saying I don't agree that companies should be able to have that much say-so over your personal life.
If you are representing a bad look for them, then yes, they can.
I don't think that it should be upon for companies to be able to infringe that much in your personal life. I don't think that.
If it looks bad for the company. Because there are a lot of companies that do that, whether you know
I'm
it or not.
aware of that. I'm just saying I don't agree. I think that is too much.
Then you should probably work to be
I'm aware. I'm aware of that too.
Because when you work for a company, you represent them too.
I am... You don't understand what I'm saying. I'm aware of what the situation is. I'm speaking ideally. That's stupid. That's what I'm saying. I'm fully aware that
ideally, yes,
for the company
stupid,
that it represents, he got fired. I'm aware of that. It happens all the time. I'm just saying that something that simple, no one was harmed. There was no crime committed. That shouldn't affect your job. That's all I'm saying. Like if you committed some crime, if you I don't know. Like I said, no one was harmed. Everybody was there in a consensual situation. I don't think that. Let me say it lighter. I don't think that you should be. That should affect your job. I'm well aware that it does affect your job. That's like some of the changes. I mean, now you have jobs that can do credit checks. They didn't used to do that.
Yeah, they did.
They didn't always do that.
A lot of jobs did that's why they asked you for your social security number.
A lot of jobs did not
I'm just going to say checks. Okay.
Okay, that's cool. I'm saying I had some shitty credit and got some pretty good jobs.
You can have bad credit and still get the job. They do look at it.
Okay. All right. I said that used to. Now they do. They always did?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Okay. That's cool. I didn't know that. You always learn a little something. You always learn a little something. Wow, that's dumb. Paul Pierce, the fact he got fired, he'll be all right. He land on his feet. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if the fun was worth it.
Well, it must have been because he did it live.
That could have been the liquor. That could have been the liquor. The liquor could have been like, hey, man, you know what you should do? Go on Instagram.
And get yourself fired.
And get online. I mean,
have a stripper behind you. They
should have fired him for that.
Yes, there was a stripper behind him, too. That was visible on the video feed.
No, but like I said, what on ESPN? I'm not. I can go back and forth.
You can go back and forth, but ESPN's business motto has nothing to do with.
I'm aware that ESPN is owned by Disney.
Sexual.
I'm aware that ESPN is owned by Disney. I just think that's stupid. That's all. I get it. It's just dumb. A lot of this stuff be dumb. You should be able to be. Once you off, I'm off, motherfucker.
Then you should.
I'm not on call.
You should make sure you have a page that's private.
I'm not on call. I am not. You know what I'm saying? None of that. Once I'm off, I'm off.
Have a page that's private.
Nah, I want to
You can have
participate
your
in the world
public
too, and have.
page,
I want
and you can have a private
I want to
page.
participate in the world and have fun too. I should be able to participate in the world. It's just like people that get out of jail. Once they fucking serve their sentence, they should be able to fucking move on with their life.
Yeah,
once I get off work, I should be off work.
Violate the probation that they may be on. And they can
no doubt. Once they get past their particular whatever, the parole, probation, once they've finished their sentence, they should be able to move on with their life.
How is somebody serving sentence is the same as going live?
No, what I'm saying is once you're off work, you're off work.
Content.
Once you're out, you're out. Once you're off, you're off. That's all I'm saying. That's the correlation. It's, when you're at work, some people be feeling like they in jail. Even though you get paid. Or people be calling it slavery and shit. It's definitely not that. But, All right, let's see. California is opening up more. They're allowing indoor concerts now, which I've been waiting for, and I'm still not going to go, though. They're allowing, theater venues, and it's opening up a lot more. How long till you go out?
I already go outside. I don't need to be inside of a closed facility.
That's what I'm saying.
We talked about this last week, too.
I know, but we didn't talk about how long it was going to be till we started doing it.
I said I wasn't going to do it.
Never? You never go to another place?
I can go around the 4th, 5th round.
Okay, that's what I'm... That's
the same answer as last week, though.
Oh, well, we didn't really get into when last week. We just were saying, nah, I'm not ready. And I'm still not ready. I agree. But I'm just saying, how long are you going to... Because it's like, damn.
It'll be a while.
It'll be next year?
It could be.
Okay.
But then you're asking me to do something that I didn't do in my normal life too much. So
in general? Okay.
So for me, you're asking the wrong person.
That makes sense. Well, I do want to go to concerts, but I am not ready to go to concerts yet because I'm sure there's going to be too many people. I'm just not that trustful of everybody being smart, personally. But, outdoor concert, I might be down to go to some outdoor concerts. I love outdoor concerts. I love concerts in general. That's the thing I miss the most. That, and I want to play some pool.
Oh, nah.
Nah? Mm-mm. You ever play pool?
Yes.
Any good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yes.
Oh. Just don't like it anymore?
Didn't have anything to do about liking it. It's just
picked it up and was immediately good?
I picked it up because I had friends that played it professionally.
Okay. And they taught you how to be good, or you just naturally had a little knack for it?
Well, I started off good, and they taught me how to be better.
So you had a knack for it? Okay. That's cool. I didn't. I had to work hard. I had to fucking practice a lot. I used to go to the strip club, play at the strip club.
Yep, done that too.
That was like the basic vibe right there. That's like my thing. I kind of go to the strip club and play pool. I'm not a big lap dance guy, but that's like a very good background for pool, strippers and music and stuff.
Yeah, strip clubs are good for a lot can go on in a strip club.
Well, yeah, a lot does go to strip club. I'm just saying I'm not one that's really there for the lap dances, but I like the environment.
Oh.
I like the environment. Like I said, I go play some pool, have a couple, speak to a couple. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you have breakfast today?
Hmm?
What'd you have?
I had my fruit.
What was your fruit? I'm just being curious. You like?
I had a mixed bowl of fruit because it's fruit. It was seasonal fruit.
Oh, okay. I'm just, like I said, I'm just curious.
Yeah, no.
No?
No.
All right.
It's like me going into details. I ate a banana, then I ate some strawberries.
Yeah.
Yeah, seasonal fruit.
Yeah.
The good stuff.
The good stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know. I'm not I don't keep up with what's in season all the time. I just kind of go with what's out there. So I don't keep up with the seasons on some of the fruits I like. I'm like, what? Why isn't it out? It's not in season.
They say if it's out there, that means it's in season.
No, I'm aware of that.
Unless you're eating GMO.
No, it's just that sometimes I get out there like, why ain't no pineapple? And because I'm not aware when it's actually
it's pineapple season right now.
Yeah, when is that?
Now.
All right, like a time frame.
This season is your pineapple
Summer?
Season. Yes.
Spring. Oh, all right.
This season is pineapple season. The season we have personally entered in is the fruit season for pineapples.
Okay.
They will be in stores.
Okay.
The organic ones.
Okay. How long? I'm just curious. That's why I said this season and next. All right. Never mind. Let's see. What we got here? What do we got here? The Matt Gaetz thing. Have you been seeing what's going on with this Matt Gaetz guy?
No.
No? It's been like a really big thing. He's a fucking one of the dudes that was kind of the major Trump allies when it was going, around the time when all that fucking election fraud shit was going on.
I didn't give too much energy to Trump's people, so I don't know who he is. Oh. What did he do?
Well, he's getting caught up. He's been nasty with his hands. He's been...
he masturbated, basically?
No, people are accusing him of sexual...
fondling,
assaults, touching, extra dealing with underage girls.
That does seem like the Einstein crew, so...
The whole thing, all of that shit,
Is that his name? Einstein? The one that Jeffrey?
Eisner.
I'm all like, what is his last name?
Yeah. That whole clique, yeah. The whole thing. Like sex trafficking, touching on minors, all kind of out of line.
Spill.
Yeah.
I mean, the girlfriend just got convicted anyway, so.
I think this dude's going down, though. They all backing away from this dude. Like,
they have to, because she could very well be giving the feds everything they want.
Who?
Jeffrey's girlfriend.
I know, but
I don't know her name, though.
This is not coming from that particular situation.
He could very much be one of the names in the Little Black Book.
Oh, that's true.
Because they all are connected.
That's true. Well, he has the girls are coming out now. They're coming out and they're speaking about him. Even Tucker kind of threw him under the bus. And when Tucker throwing you under the bus,
I don't know who Tucker is.
Tucker Carlson? You're not aware of Tucker Carlson?
No.
Well, good for you. On some real shit. Lucky you. Tucker Carlson is a Fox personality. He's probably the most probably right now, heeniest Fox personality. He fucking pumps all the bullshit. He's a fucking bullshit, machine. And he pumps it out and they listen to him. And it's crazy because he looks like fucking the Beaver or some shit grown up.
Like Justin Bieber?
No, the Beaver. Like Leave It to Beaver. Like,
okay. I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, like that.
One of those.
Yeah. He looks like that dude, like grown up. But he's all he does is reinforce, spit the rhetoric. He spins anything. You know what I'm saying? He's the spinster. He's the fucking Fox spinster.
Okay.
So anything that comes in, that's fucking a story that sounds like it's positive on this end. He's the guy that's fucking calling Black Lives Matter fucking terrorists. That's all that type shit.
I don't like that you just said that. Even if it's just to prove a point of what he said.
He's that guy.
That you said it.
He's that guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a nobody. Yeah. We don't care.
Yeah, he's that guy. No, I wouldn't say he's nobody. He's a pretty powerful dude.
Once
just
you
because
say
his
Black
audience,
Lives
his voice
is a terrorist, you're a nobody to me. I don't really care what your status is in the world because it's obviously not that great because I don't know who the hell you are.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure there's a lot more people that was like, he's a no one. He doesn't care about us.
No, he definitely doesn't care about us.
So we're paying
but you still got to be aware about it. You got to know who your enemies are. You know what I'm saying?
You can feel your enemy's spirit when they're around.
Definitely. You can't feel it. That's how you know him. You tune in, you like, oh no, this dude ain't right. He nothing he talking about is right. He's spitting some shit from the wrong side. You know what I'm saying? The wrong side of right. Wrong side of right. speaking of the wrong side of right, this dude Derek Chauvin.
I don't know who that is either.
That's the fucking murderer, the Greg Floyd murderer.
Oh,
come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then I'm sorry. I saw a video that said you guys aren't pronouncing his name correctly. His name is pronounced murderer.
George Floyd.
His name is pronounced murderer of George Floyd.
Yeah. Well, the George Floyd murderer.
He's gonna go to jail because they all are throwing him under the bus.
I think so. I think he's going to jail.
I am highly enjoying the highlights of the testimony.
I was not so sure going in, but they are all pretty much getting on there and testifying against that dude.
What they're trying to do is rebuild their relationship with the community, so they have to sacrifice somebody, and sacrifice will be those cops, mainly him.
Of course.
It's
and
a
this dude and that dude,
you can say branding situation.
And like I said, that guy's record was awful. Besides that particular incident, that incident was awful.
Yeah,
but he had a whole bunch of other awful shit.
Yeah, he
did prior to that.
His lawyer is the one that I am very not. His lawyer is very interesting. How he's trying to spin this.
Well, he's running into a bunch of officers that saying, nah, that ain't it.
Well, not even the officers, but the regular witnesses. They're trying to trip up the witnesses, the pedestrians, even children.
Yeah.
And because the type of witnesses they have, one was a ambulance firefighter, one was a martial arts master. You know, they know how to control their emotions while on the stand, so they're not tripping them up the way that he thought he was going to be able to. So it's a beautiful thing to watch. You learn a lot more of how to control your energy and the energy of the room.
I agree. Having those type of personalities in there, those are like the worst people you want trying to raise their emotions.
Well, from what I learned about going to court and needing to testify is they're not trying to raise your emotions. They're trying to trip you up on your words by asking the same question 3 to 4 times, but in different ways to see if the answer changes a bit.
Yeah.
And since they are unable to do that, they're trying to pull everything out of the books.
Well, they're losing, I think.
Their hat is becoming very empty.
I think they're losing. And I'm glad to see that because I was kind of worried going in. We back. I had to take a little break right quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Lil Nas X, he got a number 1 hit again.
Yes. I contributed to the number one. I listened to it.
He said, "Fuck y'all haters."
The video's kind of dope. Artistic wise,
I can't say that I've watched the whole video. I've seen
watched the whole video.
I've seen excerpts from the video.
I'll say this: on an artistic level, it's freaking genius. Now, knowing people from that community, it's kind of genius too because he's portraying in the video what a lot of people tell gay people to do. You're gonna go to hell,
right?
You know,
it's definitely a slap in the face of people who have been telling him whatever they've been telling him.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Because he took all them sentences and made it into a video.
I'm not supporting. I'm not. It's not a support or a not support because it's just art for me.
It's definitely art. Like
yeah.
And it's so many different levels of art.
I'm not into the satanic thing, but I'm not into the whole thing. I'm not a big religious dude at all. So that stands on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, it was artistic. I understand why the people that are offended are offended. I understand why his community and why he did it, and the explanation. It holds a bit of merit to me of some degree when him saying he's been, these people have been attacking him for his whole life. He grew up in the church, I believe.
Yeah.
They've been attacking him, and now he's attacking them. So, hey.
I get it. We'll just say that. I get it.
Yeah, on that front, I get that.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard the song, though.
It's a cute song.
I've heard the song. I'm not really interested in the song. I wasn't a big Old Town Road fan myself.
Yeah, no, I wasn't an Old Town Road fan. Definitely.
I don't know if it sounds like a remix or it's some whole new shit. I don't know.
No, I don't even know what category you would put it in. Probably pop, some shit like that. But it's it's a cute song. I get what it's about.
Right.
But the video is like a big fuck you to a lot of people.
It's like a slap in the face.
Yeah.
It's like a slap in the face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then the shoes. They're sold out.
Yeah. I actually watched an unboxing video of the shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really the box, the shoes that the video I watched, it was shoe number -11.
Wait, -11. I thought it was 666 shoes.
But there's a negative count as well that are even better than the ones people are crying about.
Oh, so it's like
they come in.
So
they
696. Actually,
I don't know.
I'm saying with the 6 to
Because
30.
I don't know how many. I want to say there's 30.
Okay.
I was told there's 30 in the negative, but I honestly don't really know how many are in the negative.
Okay.
So they come in. Those secure briefcases, like you're going to go transport like a shitload of money.
Yeah.
And the locked ones, they come in a black one like that, a black case like that.
I used to have a stainless suitcase like that.
So they come in a black one, and it has like red detailing on it, and the shoes are inside of it. And I mean, the shoes are the same like the other ones. It's just the case, and then they're autographed.
Oh, so it's just a more elaborate presentation.
Yeah, I think they cost
they're signed.
more.
They're signature signed by Lil Nas X. Okay.
I think they're those ones cost a little more.
So all right. So my question is, they say the 666 pair. You think that it's really? They say it's limited, and of course you sell some shit as a limited edition, but do you really only sell that many when you know it's going to be a high demand?
Well, one that I don't think they knew it would be a high demand.
How fast? Well, they okay.
But I think they learned quick because they sold out
really quickly,
extremely fast.
All right,
and they shipped out the shoes, pretty quick.
Quickly. All right, so they had them. So
yeah,
do you think they did another run, low key?
I don't think they're going to do another run. They got the controversy they wanted.
They did some angel shoes before.
Yeah, a year ago. The angel shoes were cute too.
They were white. The white.
With the powder.
Same thing.
The
Bible
ocean
verse,
blue. Yeah.
White, holy water instead of the devil's blood and the whole deal.
Yeah. I think they're going to do another one. I just don't know. I just don't know. I know. I don't know what the theme is going to be for the next set, but they definitely have a lot of people's eyes on them. I'm interested.
I'm sure. It raised their profile a lot.
Yeah, because I didn't know who that customized company was. I ain't never heard of them before. Now that I've heard of them.
So, in general, it's probably a smart idea because that was the kind of controversy that people know about. It's going to raise your profile. I'm sure it's people that are probably protesting them too because that's the thing.
Yeah, I think
your ass right now.
It's funny because it's like, it may not be suit for you, but there's somebody else out there that's going to love it. So just walk on by.
Yeah. Because you got the people that low-key.
I'm pretty sure they got the angel version.
They got the angel versions. You got the people that are his fans that are going to buy it. You got the people who actually are the satanic people that might buy it. You got the people who are atheists that don't give a fuck that might buy it. Yeah. You got the streetwear enthusiasts
but the
that
truth
just want
of
the
the
collector's
matter,
editions.
They're actually cute. They're actually kind of.
they some nice
regular
Air
shoes.
Yeah,
just
Air Max.
They
just accentuated the Air Max. They custom Air Max, right?
Yeah.
So if you're an Air Max enthusiast, you might just be on those off top. True. Not me, but maybe you.
I don't buy tennis shoes like that, so.
Well, I'm an Air Max enthusiast, but
you're good.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good on those.
I had to laugh at that one.
I'm good on those. Let's see. Clubhouse.
You talking to the blind on that one.
That's why I got you the peep game. Peep game.
Okay, I was going to say, you talking to the blind on that one.
See, we upgrading, around here. So we got the information so that our, ninjas can look up. And then the ninjas can look up and we can,
So what's going on with Clubhouse?
Clubhouse is they're setting up a system where they're going to allow users to pay the creators directly. And they are not going to take anything off of it. There's going to be a slight fee for processing.
A creator fee?
No, a processing fee for the card. You know what I'm saying? Because there has to be a transaction that occurs between the creator and the
them.
User. But Clubhouse says they're not taking anything off of it. What they're trying to do right now is
they're beta testing.
They're because it's being rolled out slowly. They're beta testing, but what they're implementing is shows, essentially, audio shows. Take a podcast, for instance.
Okay,
doing it in that sphere. You know, you do your thing, your show.
The exclusivity.
People come, be able to come to the show on a regular basis.
Okay,
right.
That's
so that type of thing is what they're trying to push. You know, that's where they're aiming, and it's starting to be other apps in that medium, like chat,
apps
like
within apps.
No, other apps like Clubhouse.
Okay,
the social talking apps.
Okay, I get you. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, so they're trying to get ahead of what's, of course, going to be a new thing. The social talking app it's the party line. They done figured out how to do the party line on the internet. All right. And now they're trying to figure out a way to where you can monetize it. So it's a good look. I think it's a good look.
It's interesting.
It's a good look.
I want to see how that plays out. In general.
Because they used all these people. I mean, all these people were able to, they used to blow the app up. You know what I'm saying? They've done the exclusivity thing and the invite thing, and they use all these people in order to get the app. The app is damn near ready to go public.
Yeah.
Right? So, the Monday, but it's like now this is a way to give back at least to the users somewhat.
That assisted with the build.
Somewhat.
The explosion.
Somewhat. I'm sure there's some politics and some to be able to get to them spots because it's already kind of,
Yeah.
So, but it's interesting. They're working on an Android version for all the people that's Android because it's only iPhone exclusive right now.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a whole lot more users when that happens. And I don't know if they're still doing it just through the invites.
I don't know. But I don't know.
I think this is a thing. This is another thing to just watch out. Just watch and watch this. That social goes into these areas because we might need to be in some of those areas.
I see what you're saying, though.
Right?
Yeah, that one's an interesting one.
Okay. Let's see. The Verzuz.
You're talking to the blind on that one, right?
All right. Okay. So I'm gonna talk.
You could tell me about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about it.
Okay. Because I was gonna say you're talking to the blind.
I'm gonna tell you about it. You didn't get to check it out. I'm not gonna stay on it too long.
No, I purposely didn't watch it.
You didn't? No.
I just didn't feel like it.
You just went on the old school vibe. All right. And I was into it, and I spent Easter with some family. So, and some family members that are a little older than me. So they were delighted. They were delighted when we were able to watch that as we had dinner. All right, as we had dinner and as the evening picked on.
No, I cooked.
Look, I think we were watching like some basketball games, and they were getting their little drink on.
I cooked.
All right, they were getting their little drink on. You cooked? Okay, we're gonna get to that. And so they was about 3 drinks in. Getting
turn
ready
it
to
on.
Eat. They had no dough. They didn't say turn it on because they didn't know.
Yeah. Older
Right?
generation.
So they just was, they just regularly thought, what are we gonna do now? Threw that shit on. They like,
let me sit down.
No,
this is my seat.
Yeah,
that's so cute.
Triller didn't have a way to stream it to the big screen. Triller need to work on that. They didn't have a way to stream it to the big screen. Yeah, unless
there's certain people on YouTube that streams it live as it's happening.
Well, that's cool.
Just
I like
for
FY.
that
direct.
No,
and I wanted to see what their feed was like because this was because last week,
didn't watch it the last time.
I couldn't find the damn live feed for Triller, so I went to try and watching the first thing they did on IG. So this one was the first one I watched it on the actual app.
Okay.
All right, but there was no way to cast it to the TV. They don't have a cast button, no kind of cast button. Come on, y'all got to get on that.
Up now.
Got to get on that.
Don't buy into something and you're not fully equipped to do everything.
Right? Go ahead and get on that.
Stop fucking up now.
And so we just watched it on the big tablet.
Okay.
We just watched it on the big tablet, put it on the speakers. So it was
Made
still
it do what it do.
Nice. It wouldn't. Yeah, it was cool. You know, they telling the stories, and they got in the guys. They was real smooth and cool and in character. You know, everybody was in their pocket. It was dope to see the old schools up there, bossed up, Isleys.
Okay.
You know, Ron Isley furred up, bearded up.
Of course.
All the ladies, I was seeing on the socials, all the ladies talking about Ron Isley like he not 80.
I told you how I felt about that one. I think his wife did a lovely job.
Like my man's not 80, but
he looks.
Hey, that's when you're a player. That's how you do it. When you're a player, you have him still like, hey.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He was out there doing the fucking songs, voice still sounding player, right? Earth, Wind, and Fire up there. Earth, Wind, and Fire is dope. Because they made a lot of music like about fucking social issues and like about being the experience of being black and all the shit. And you was jamming the whole time. Right? Like, and they fucking just giving you they hitting you with them darts and you just jamming. Right? And the Isleys was sold ballads at you, you know, what you're trying to do later on tonight, you know all of that. So it was cool. It was cool. It was real cool.
That's funny.
They got up there and they performed a little bit.
It turned into like a full-on concert.
Yeah. Steve Harvey was excited. Steve Harvey was excited. I was seeing people I give him a pass.
You know, it's so bad. I didn't see any clips of it, but I saw the people making fun of it, doing the fake videos, like they were doing.
Like Spice Adams and Affion Crockett be doing
I don't
the
even.
remakes.
Yeah, I've seen those.
They did it with Godfrey. Godfrey was doing.
I don't know nobody names.
Hey, it was funny.
Don't be naming names.
I love comedians. I be on comedians, so
I'd be like, I don't know who that is, but that one person.
Yeah, the videos.
You know who I'm talking about? That person.
Yeah, they lit it up. Godfrey was doing the Steve Harvey sounding.
That was the one I saw.
Yeah. He already does a Steve Harvey impersonation, so he was the perfect person to do it. Yeah.
I'm even more intrigued now.
Yeah, he already does the impersonation.
Like now, I'm gonna need you to send me his page because now I want to just go. Does he have videos on his page?
Check out.
You make me feel like it's gonna be a no.
Tiffany Haddish has a special on Netflix where she introduces comedians, and he has a special. He's one of the comedians that she does that with. She's only on it for like 30 seconds. I already know the look that you're giving me. She's only on there. She
watched it one time before, and she just kept talking. And I was like, "All right, I'm done. Let's
just
go to a
introduces
fashion
the comedians. They come out and do their thing. He got like a half-hour special. It's fun.
Okay.
All right. So
I'll stop being a little.
The shit was cool. I give Steve Harvey a pass because he just was low key excited,
like everybody else.
I could imagine being in his shoes in that situation. Come on, man.
But you said that like if you was doing like Nas or something.
If I was hosting the fucking Nas Jay-Z battle, you know what I'm saying, and I ain't even a fucking starstruck nigga, I would be excited.
See, I don't know how I would feel like if it was music. I'd just be like, okay, let's have a good time. Does anybody have something to drink?
I'd be like, I would have one.
Drinks.
I'd be dressed like I was from New York and everything. Yeah, had some Tim's on.
I don't know how I would. I'd be engaged, but I'd be like, I'm not your hype woman.
I have my hat cocked right there.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. It was fun though.
I don't know. The last time I was in New York, they told me I looked like I was Dominican, so I don't know.
Hey, people was on Ron Ozzy hit because he was doing R. Kelly songs. People don't know.
What did I say?
Tell them.
So,
what'd you say?
This is how I feel about that. I feel he should be able to sing those songs. If he wrote those songs, he should be able to sing those songs. Because we know he ain't gonna make no money off of R. Kelly singing it.
And it's not like R. Kelly was up there singing them.
I mean, R. Kelly ain't sing nowhere but in the shower. And praying that he don't drop the soap. That's the only place he's singing right now.
See, so it said only verses R. Kelly doing is this versus the state of Illinois.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all.
Oh, shit.
So him singing his songs that he wrote for R. Kelly, because we know R. Kelly ain't write all them goddamn songs if he talking about he can't read. We know he ain't right.
Oh, no, R. Kelly is a writer. You know, he's somebody. Somebody be playing stenographer.
I was just about to say that. Well, you know, but no.
Or he's had a studio for a long time, so he can get in the lab and do the Lil Wayne thing, get in there and do a part, and come back and do a part. You know, so
save that for me, baby.
Yeah. He like, that works.
That sounds awesome.
At the high school. That's.
Did you really? You was about to go all out, wasn't you?
Oh, shit. All right.
Horrible.
You know how he get ill.
Yeah.
How he get ill.
I'm trying my best not to laugh at that.
All right. So, I've been seeing these little videos, and I don't really get into this stuff much.
What videos?
And the only reason I'm going to get into it is because while watching these videos, I noticed a particular thing. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
There's been a particular set of videos going back and forth between, is it the City Girls and Lil Uzi?
No.
Wait. Let me get some. And then I know one of the producers, which is Southside. I think that's
808.
Southside, yes, but it's the Southside, right?
Right.
He is the City Girls' baby daddy.
Young Miami.
The father.
City Girls is both of them together.
All right, so one Lil Uzi go with one of the City Girls.
The JT.
All right, and then Southside go with one of the City Girls.
What was her name? Because
Young
Miami.
Yeah. Young Miami.
Because I was like, ooh.
Yeah, and they was beefing. So
they just didn't have a very nice exchange on live. I think the conversation that they were having, I don't think it was meant for the world to see. I think that should have been a FaceTime. Yeah. I think that should have been a FaceTime conversation.
I don't give a
but
fuck.
At the same time, I'm one of those people, like, if I have a homegirl, her dude should not be approaching me about anything because that's her dude.
So, all right. So, could we, I mean, this is just speculation. If it's on live, could we assume that it's fucking fake and they just doing that shit to get some kind of attention?
I originally thought that until I had this thought. So me, if I'm in a relationship, had a relationship with somebody, and I go back and I'm like talking about the live to that person,
right?
And then they're replying off of the energy and the words that I said, not necessarily from the live. So there may be some underlining things that we may not have.
Of course, okay.
Because it was taken care of offline.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna tell you why this was interesting to me.
What's up?
I noticed that Lil Uzi had that big ass diamond on the front of his face that he put on his face. Where is his diamond? Somebody take it? Did somebody snatch it off his face? Did he just take it off? Where's the diamond?
Those type of piercings may not accept your body.
He did have a time. He was like bleeding and shit.
So
he was like, I might die.
Those particular piercings, I can't remember what they're called. No matter where you get them.
Subdermal or some shit like that.
Yes. Your body has to accept it. And if it doesn't, it'll force it out. Maybe his forehead didn't accept it.
Maybe his forehead said he wasn't enlightened.
One, that's your third eye.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Why are you stabbing a hole in your third eye?
He was trying to give it more power.
You can place something on it.
His third eye, he was third eye blind. And so he was trying to put glasses on. Diamonds. No?
You know I was taking you serious, too, until you gave me that face expression. Now I can't take it serious. Get on my nerves.
Shit. Oh, I don't know why he put that on his face. It was just to show off. And it was like a thing. People was putting people wear little stones on their face. He just wanted to be the big stone.
He just wanted to be
he was,
very flamboyant.
I mean, we already know it didn't cost nearly as much as he said because nobody's going to put that on their face. Because I'm taking it off your face.
I think a lot of people is taking it off of his face. Maybe that's why he doesn't have it on his face. Who knows? Who knows?
Give me that diamond.
Who knows? Maybe he walked around without security one day. Who knows?
That nigga's like 125 pounds.
He's like 2 pounds. I can lift him. I can bench press him.
Yeah.
And I'm a girl.
Put that nigga on your hip.
Come here, baby. Shh, don't talk.
All right, man. I'm fucking with that dude. I like his music. He's a good entertainer.
I think my kid likes his music. I don't think I've heard his music though.
No?
I probably have and don't know it. Some shit like that.
Okay. All right.
You know me.
All right. Before we go on, we have a looming thing in the hip hop world. I want to give
talk about it.
I just want to, do a prayers up for DMX. Yeah. I'm not going to get too into the situation. You're probably aware of the situation, but I just want to put prayers up for DMX. We all fuck with DMX. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I have every album by him. Anything he was featured on, I went and got it when I was younger. I was like a hardcore. Yeah.
Yeah. Get at me, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fuck with DMX. So I just want to send prayers out to dude.
Yeah.
And his family, and friends. They had like a vigil bike riders.
I saw that. That was so beautiful.
To the hospital. Yeah, that was beautiful to see.
Yeah.
And to see the love that he's getting from everywhere, it's good. It's crazy. I'm not going to get into it too much, but like I said, I just want to send prayers out.
Exactly.
To DMX. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Good vibes from the tribe.
Almost definitely.
All right. Let's see. Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez.
No.
My guy, Tory.
I mean, I'm here for, I don't know.
Talented artist.
Very talented. I listened to some of those capsules he put out.
He's talented.
Very talented.
Artist. Dude can sing. Dude can rap. He does the little chicks tapes, remixes. He has the little mixtapes. And like I said, his album's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Features cool. Does remixes to other people's songs.
Yeah.
Right? Now,
definitely dope.
My guy has stepped out. But he also had the situation with Meg Thee Stallion. We still don't know what that is, so I'm not going to get too into that. We're just talking about music.
Right.
This is a music conversation.
Right. All right.
He has said that he wants to be known in the same vein as Bob Marley.
You see, my phone didn't care when you said it. When you was trying to say it, it jumped out of my hands.
He
you see that shit?
He didn't say in the same vein. He said he wants a legacy like Bob Marley. Here you go. Look at there.
He wants a legacy like Bob. Oh, you know what? Okay. To say you want a legacy like Bob Marley, I mean, that's fine.
Did he have to drop a reggae album to do that?
Bob Marley is in that lane.
Okay.
But I don't know if I want to hear a reggae. I don't know.
I think he could probably pull a reggae album off. I don't know his background. I don't know his descent.
See, I feel like I'm being biased right now because I'm like,
is it the whole Bob Marley?
I think it's the whole Bob Marley.
Because that's what I'm saying. I think the Bob Marley is just raising the level and
in an area he doesn't
so
need to. He doesn't need to travel that.
I can respect the ambition.
I like that sentence.
Okay.
I give you full support on that sentence.
I can respect the ambition, but he has a lot of work to do. He has a lot of work to do.
I feel like you like.
I think Bob might have already been at it. I mean, and I'm just saying he has a musical legacy already, but I wouldn't put that in that category.
You know what? Just talking about legacies, I saw a tweet talking about we need to stop calling legacies such as Aaliyah and Nipsey Hussle. They're basically, the person was trying to say that Aaliyah and Nipsey Hussle didn't deserve legacy level.
They might have made it to legacy.
They made it after they died, and we need to put it on people like Bow Wow. And I was like, you don't have to take away from another person, even if they made it
to raise one.
Even if they made it after their death, they would have made it if they did not prematurely die. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's really look at Aaliyah's catalog and what she was doing. She would have made it to legacy level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then let's look at Nipsey. He would have made it to legacy level because he was definitely he was doing things that nobody was doing.
He was getting ready. He was getting ready to turn in that corner and be right in the mix, man. That's sad to see. I mean, and that's besides all of the shit he was doing. I'm just speaking as far as music career.
Yeah.
I mean, we know what he's doing outside of music.
These people were doing things that no other artist was doing.
Yeah.
So why do we have to take their flowers away to give them to someone else?
It's enough flowers.
Like Bow Wow, I'll be honest, he is among legacy level in his own right.
Bow Wow is probably underrated as far as what he's done.
He's among legacy level in his own right.
What he is he's a victim of his own cornballness.
I've never heard that.
He's cornballed his way into people fucking looking down on him a certain way instead of looking.
Can we say Soulja Boy is a part of that too?
No, he was already cornball. We never not cornballed him. He just
really. I've never paid. You know what? I never paid attention to Soulja Boy until Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, so I mean, he came. Soulja Boy. All right, Soulja Boy came in on his own merit. Yeah, so I got to give Soulja Boy a little credit. He came in on his own merit. I didn't love the music.
But you know how I am with music. So
there were
I
people
didn't really
that did
listen
though.
to
So he made something that I didn't love, but it was a whole segment. He blew up big. Mm-hmm. People fucked with him. Yeah. Right. So I gotta give him his respect for that, or his
I just never paid attention.
His props for that. In saying that, he's lasted a long time, and he's fucking done a lot of fucking he's survived.
Yeah,
he survived.
I will definitely.
More so than anything, he's had other hits, but he survived. He's jumped on other waves,
like the tech world,
waves, and
yeah.
He's done little things, but he has survived. Right?
Yeah.
He's hustled. He's dibbled in this and dabbled in that. He did his little video game systems or whatever. And some of the stuff worked. Some of the stuff didn't.
Don't give me that face expression.
He's still here. No, he's still here. He ringtoned, right?
He did do that.
Ringtones.
I was looking for a chapstick. Sorry.
Soulja Boy came up. Right? He turned his swag on. That was my joint. I fuck with that song.
Turn your swag on. What?
Up about the bed, turn my swag on. I fuck with that song.
Dude, I'm gonna go home and just YouTube it.
I wasn't a big fan, but that shit was my shit. All right, so I wouldn't put Soulja Boy in the same category as Bow Wow, because his shit was more of a survivor mentality. Bow Wow is just always put himself in weird little things, extraneous little funny situations where he looked funny. You know, where he looked funny. Even remember the bullshit when he was lying? He got caught lying about being on the jet.
That was so hilarious to me because do you know I never knew people would rent a jet or there's a studio that looks like the inside of a jet. I never knew about that until him.
Yeah, but that one, he was on another kind of plane and he took the picture from a certain way, but somebody else was on the plane. We're like, Bow Wow.
I remember that.
There go Bow Wow right there. And he
And he posted the picture.
He J'd up,
He posted the picture. And the person was like, no, fact check.
Yeah, little stuff like that is just.
I think that person was like a creator should be considered partial creator of fact check.
Yeah, so he's cornballed his way into the way people look at him.
That was funny.
But in general, he's had a very successful career. He's been around since he was 5.
Yeah, that part I remember.
That's the little guy that Snoop Dogg pulled on the stage. And,
I remember that.
So
I remember that.
He hosted 100. He was Mr. 106 in Park.
I remember that too.
All right. He kept the lights on at 106 in Park.
No, he really did. After they got rid of Free and AJ,
on.
My God.
Then they had him hosting and all the little shit. And you know what I'm saying?
And then when he left.
And he on the sniper list because he got a gang of little females that everybody to know. Remember, that's where Sierra came from. Everybody remember that. All right. So
okay,
let's give him his But
props. I again, he does have.
He's cornballed his way into the legacy that he has. That's what it is. That's
like the security door.
All he can do is from here, if he stays around, grow up and do play some grown man ass parts, right? And kind of.
So then him dropping an album talking about past relationships probably isn't going to help him.
Nope. Nope. It's not going to be it.
I wish you saw your face when you said that.
It's because of you see, he don't do it right. He don't do it right. You see, he tried to blast Keisha Cole on the Keisha Cole verses. You know what I'm saying? He tried to blast Keisha Cole. But he didn't try to blast Keisha Cole.
He blasted Keisha Cole.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're Okay, so that was why I watched the Atlanta Raising Hip Hop, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. But that's when he was talking about how he wanted to do an album, and each track is going to be a different girl that he's dated. So and they'll know it's about them because the track is going to be their name.
Oh, don't do that, Bow Wow. That's not the look, bro.
And he was saying that would be his final album.
That's not the look, bro. That's not the look. That's not the look.
Don't do that.
He was doing some acting. He
still is.
He should go towards that.
His daughter's into acting now.
He should go towards that. He was doing like NCIS or one of them little CBS shows for a minute.
He was.
He was on was that Entourage? He was on Entourage.
I don't remember that.
He was on Entourage one season. That was when he was trying to grow up. They was having him doing sex scenes and shit. I'm like, look at Bow Wow trying to grow up.
You saw my face? Ew. That little boy.
Look at Bow Wow trying to grow up.
See, my brain.
I do be with grown women.
My brain just went to him being a child.
Yeah. I do be with grown women. I am a man.
You.
All right.
You're a hoe.
All right. Hey, sniper list. Sniper list. You gotta respect it.
Oh my God. Okay, I'll let it go.
All right. Gotta respect it.
Giving it up for there. I don't know what that last one is on there about that you're talking about. National championship.
Oh, let me that's
yeah, you're gonna have to show me that. Because I don't know what that is.
What that is
that a basketball?
No, what that is, very simply, March Madness is over. All right. So the championships, March Madness is the big tournament that they have at the end of the season for college basketball.
Okay.
College basketball always ends.
You know I don't pay attention to a lot of shit.
College basketball
unless I have to.
Always ends with a big tournament.
Yeah, right? I don't pay attention to those stories if I ain't got to.
The thing is to get into this tournament. They didn't have the tournament last year because of the pandemic.
Did you say prison? I felt like you was about to say because of prison and then you went COVID.
I was going to say pandemic. And then...
You see, I took it a whole nother way.
Yeah. No,
My bad.
They didn't have it last year, and it was a thing.
Okay.
So this year, everybody was happy to get back and actually be able to play it. Still no people in the stands. That's starting to change in places, but they had the whole thing. And they had the whole thing. Usually it's spread out all over the country.
So they had it all in one location.
They had it all in one location. Okay.
So basically, they're controlling the environment.
Yeah, it was.
That's actually kind of dope. I like that.
It was a bubble type environment, like they did with the NBA at the end of the season last year. That's how they finished the season for basketball in the NBA last year.
And because basketball season lasted a little longer because they pushed it back because
what happened was it was a big gap, and so then they just condensed it into the
bubble.
Into the bubble. So that's what they did for this tournament.
I like that information.
That's what they did for the tournament, and for the women as well. And I just want to congratulate the champions for both the men and the women.
Okay,
the men were the Baylor Bears, I believe.
I don't know.
I know it's Baylor. I just don't know their mascot. Okay. But congratulations to Baylor for their NCAA championship. Congratulations to the ladies at Stanford for their championship.
That's what's up.
Right? And they were not the people who people thought were going to win. Stanford.
Really?
Neither was Baylor. But Baylor was the other good team the whole year. Stanford.
Really? Oh.
Stanford was not. Stanford upset the favorites.
Interesting.
Leading up.
Because I knew none of this shit.
Yeah. So.
I knew none of this.
Yeah. So. Congratulations to the champions of the NCAA tournaments.
And I'll reiterate my sentence. I don't pay attention because I don't have to. At this moment in my life, I don't have to.
Yeah. So that was cool. All right. I see a story that's a little interesting to me. We almost out of here, but I see a story that's interesting to me. Cedric the Entertainer has that sitcom on CBS. He has a sitcom on CBS.
We're gonna go into the area of I don't know much, so you tell me.
All right, this is what it is. He has a sitcom on CBS.
Okay.
All right, the sitcom is him. He's a family man. Okay. He has a neighbor, and it's a lot of racial jokes and like tension in the jokes. You know what I'm saying? It's a guy he lives in this. He's just in the suburban neighborhood. Suburban jokes.
Okay.
Black guy in the neighborhood. And they touch on touchy subjects when stuff comes around though, right?
Oh, all right.
The showrunner for the show, a white guy, he is stepping down as the showrunner because he felt that he was not fit to continue to tell the stories that they were telling. There were a couple black writers who quit the show last season with some complaints, probably about maybe subject matter or jokey jokes or whatever as far as what the show was doing. So the guy stepped down. He said, maybe I'm not the person, and maybe he's right.
So he felt like their quitting was because of him?
He thought that
of the portrayal of the characters? I don't get it.
As the showrunner. So maybe this is behind the scenes pretty much, basically.
Okay, because
This is behind the scenes interactions, but the showrunner left because some of the writers left. Because maybe they disagreed with the direction or how the stories were being told. It's like I said, racial. It's the racial animus. People get sensitive.
Okay, I might have to actually watch an episode or something to understand.
I don't think the whole show is a big fucking racist show.
I mean, not like that, but I think because I'm completely you're losing me.
Well, all right. Well, the white guy, maybe they're telling.
He's the neighbor.
No, he's not the.
He's the star of the show.
Showrunner is the person who is the person that's navigating in the back. He's not in front of the camera at all.
Okay.
This is the person who is fucking, like I said, telling the direction of the stories of the like I said, they're telling black stories essentially, and maybe the white guy felt he shouldn't be telling black stories. You don't know where I'm coming from?
I do, but I'm like, okay.
Maybe his perspective is skewed because he's doing it like this and it should be done like that. Maybe that's what the black writers are like, man,
You shouldn't be telling the black story.
That. You looking at this shit like this and it should be looked at like that. We don't like the way.
So why don't they have a black person tell their version of whatever the topic is, and then
maybe he's stepping down so they could put a person more apt or more capable.
Now the nosiness in me is picking up. I want to know why the other guys quit. Now I'm curious.
Okay, let's see. I mean, it's not like we don't have a story right here. All right. They said a person with knowledge of the situation confirmed that the departure followed workplace complaints from some of the writing staff. Complaints about Reynolds. Jim Reynolds was the showrunner, centered on his management style and handling of race-related issues.
You know what? That's it. Okay, I get it. It just clicked. That sounds like a catch-22 for him no matter which way it goes.
No doubt.
Because if he's not black and he's talking about race-related issues,
all right.
It can go a very bad way for him.
You get it. All right. You're here. You with me.
Okay.
Right.
So maybe I needed that sentence to open my eyes up a little bit more to that one.
Right.
That sounds like a setup.
They said two black writers who shared critical feedback with the studio left the show after season 3.
Why did they feel they needed to leave the show?
They didn't say that, but what Dude's statement was at this moment, in light of everything going on in the world, I concluded I am not the right person to continue to tell these stories. What do you say? I'm proud of the neighborhood, having at this moment, in light of everything. I'm excited to see it. All right, that's pretty much it.
This is not enough. Yeah. I'm curious more of why the other two felt like they needed to leave. What, a white person telling a black story?
Maybe just handling things with not enough. I don't want to speculate on that because that's too much to speculate.
That's a heavy one to try and speculate something on. That's not a fun one.
But I respect it in saying that and hearing that he stepped down in order for somebody to more aptly handle the situation and the material to step in.
I appreciate that, but that is definitely a heavy one to hold on your shoulders.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want that badge of honor for not a goddamn
especially if it's just because you're coming from a place of maybe ignorance more so than malice.
Yeah,
and you're just trying to.
And then I was curious, was it more of him trying to tell it a certain way and the writers not liking it?
Exactly, like perspective.
So I think that's where they needed a round table to like a no judgment round table. Like, I don't think
Right.
I wish you can see it from the next person's point of view.
That foot of shoe
to see why this situation that the direction you'd like to go in with this particular topic doesn't make too much sense for the black person.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I don't know. That's a touchy one.
It is. Like I said, it's, hopefully they get somebody in there that understands how to get across what they're trying to get across a little better.
Yeah, that one's
hopefully they still have black writers in that room too. Because they still need black writers.
I think they need both.
No, they do, but I'm just saying I don't want the black writers to be ousted from the room or shunned because
bringing it to light.
Yeah,
I know what you're trying to say. I got you. I got you on that one.
Now we got the black showrunner with a bunch of white writers. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, that would, dude. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine? Because every single one of them writers, I'm gonna call y'all racist. Don't set yourself. Don't get caught up in that.
As soon as they say anything,
I'm gonna call you racist.
It's
you
like,
racist.
What was that
bastard?
Joke? What was that joke?
Where did that joke come from? Yeah. Your grandma taught you that shit? What the fuck, man?
That's essentially what Dave Chappelle was saying. What happened when he was at Comedy Central? He said, they start hitting him with, "Hey, Dave, how's this joke? Hey, no, not from you, bro. I'm not fucking with you.
I need Tyrone to tell me that joke."
Yeah. I didn't need to hear that from fucking Chad. Exactly.
Don't do that. Go. You know what, Chad? You're fired.
Exactly. Why were you at home thinking about this joke? I'm not rolling. Yeah. Yep.
Chad has been X'd out. I'm sorry. I don't now I disagree with Chad and I don't even know a Chad.
Fucking Chad.
Dude, what have you done?
All right, look, I want to say that last week we said they legalized marijuana in New York.
New York, yeah.
All right, so I've been seeing crazy shit. I'm seeing memos like from the police to the people.
Saw that shit.
Like, don't stop people smoking weed. They can smoke weed all in the streets.
You cannot. It's not probable cause to search a car because you smell weed.
I saw that. I saw them telling people not to stop people walking down the street smoking weed.
I need this shit out here.
I'm about to go to New York and take a little trip.
But New York does not have good weed.
That's going to change. If I got
Thank God
and also,
it's going to change.
I'm in California. I'm going to New York. We can travel with weed. It's legal in both spots.
You can travel.
I
don't recall traveling with weed the last time I was in New York.
But
you know what? It wasn't legal when I traveled. So
we've done that. But now you can travel with it. So now I can just take my weed to New York.
Oh, that's a nice little something.
Yeah. So,
Hey, New York. Hey, boo.
That's coming. Just saying.
The sun.
Just saying. Because I'm hating. I'm like, they could just walk down the street? And I'm not hating. I'm just jealous. I'm a little jelly.
I'm not. Jelly? I don't know how I feel. Well, see. I got my homegirls out there in New York. So I can still go.
Yeah. Oh, you know what we didn't talk about?
No, I don't know.
The kidnapping.
Oh, that little fuckboy. Yo, that is a rabbit hole. I still hate that rabbit hole.
The kidnapping, man. We haven't talked about the kidnapping.
We were talking about Jay Manzia.
Jay Mazini.
Thank you, because I couldn't remember his last name for the life of me. A famous Instagrammer.
Yes.
Influencer.
Instagram.
He has been...
Financial influencer? Yeah, would you say?
I don't know because I say, you know what? Yes.
I mean,
because he had an academy. Money. No,
he was not giving away money. He just said he was.
He was doing.
I think there was a point where he was giving away small quantities of money. And
he was not giving it away. They never got the money.
Oh, he's a lie. He's a fraud. That's what he is. First, fraud.
I was about to say he.
His page has been changed to Jay Mazini fraud.
Yeah, it has. Anonymous
fucking jacked his page. Yeah.
It's such a loop. That's such a.
All right, let's just talk about what happened. Let's just talk about what happened. All right.
He's in jail.
The dude is in jail.
He's in jail.
The reason he's in jail is because he convinced a few of his followers.
No, that's not the reason. He was in jail first.
Wait, what?
He was arrested for the kidnapping. The arrest was because of a kidnapping.
The arrest is but the kidnapping is because I'm just
there was a person that found out he was a fraud and was speaking on it online.
Well, that's why the kidnapping occurred.
And he figured out who it was and asked to meet with the person.
Right.
And they met up. When the person saw two other people approaching, he tried to leave.
Oh no, I got that part. I saw what happened on the kidnapping.
Right, that part.
Okay, what I'm saying is what the original fraud was. Right?
Okay, the original fraud was him stealing money.
Right,
he conned a lot of people out of.
He conned his followers.
I want to say millions in Bitcoin.
He conned his followers. He conned 4 out of. He had like at least 10,000 followers. I think he got 4 of them to pretty much commit to him. What was a total of $2.9 million, which came up to like
is that the Bitcoin one?
Like 50 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
In Bitcoin.
It was so basically Bitcoin. He was trying to say that he was going to pay over market value for the Bitcoin. And the way he would do it is they transfer everything and he would send them the receipt of a wire transfer.
Correct.
To their account saying, here, I did it, it's done, blah, blah, blah. But when they go check their account, it's not done. So that is where the wire fraud comes in at.
Right.
Because you're producing fake, receipts.
Receipts, right.
And it turns out the account that he was trying to send it to only had like $102 in it. And
he got these people to wire him, was equivalent in U.S. money to about $2.9 million.
Yeah, and then we're not going to go into the part where he ripped off the Muslim community. That's a whole
the rabbit hole goes deep. We're not getting all into it. But as a result of that, one of the guys who got scammed went online on socials and started giving it up. He started talking.
Everything.
He started talking. So after he started talking,
they want to meet.
The guy contacts him and wants to meet. All right. So they're going to meet over coffee. When he gets with the guy, he's like getting ready to get into his car, and he notices like 2 other cats walking up. Mm-hmm. Right, and so he takes off.
He tries to take off, but does not.
Well, they came after him.
Get too far.
Yeah, he takes off. They come after him. They get him in the car. They take him somewhere. They beat his ass. They pull a machete out on him.
They have made him strip down.
They made him strip. Yeah, made him strip. Pulled the machete out, beat his ass, and pretty much told him what they needed him to do was take all the shit he posted down off the socials.
And he promised that he would.
And he
went straight to the place.
And they told him if he didn't, that they would kill him, and then they would post the video.
Yeah.
Right? So he promised him he would. And then he went and told the police.
As he should.
What's the next move, right?
That's what's up.
So then he went and told the police.
Like, okay, you checkmate, me checkmate too.
Yeah. So the police got him on the kidnapping.
Yeah, and his bail was I watched his hearing. His bail was denied, and his court date, I think, his first hearing, I think, is at the end of April. He was trying to see if he can get it pushed up.
Okay.
And his lawyer was like, no, stop talking.
Shut up.
The judge was like, I'll put you in your guys' own little chamber. You guys can talk after this. I don't think your lawyer knew you wanted to say more. It was really weird. I'm curious.
The judge is like, damn, my nigga, shut up.
I'm curious if he's really married. Because the last time I seen something that he posted, he was talking about he was married and his wife was expecting, some shit like that.
Right.
And I wonder if she flipped on him.
Oh, man. It's bad for him right now.
I mean, to say you pregnant with a kid, what you gonna do?
It's bad for him right now.
That shit is crazy.
Bad for him right now. Bad. And on another note, it looks like the whole Quavo Saweetie thing. What's going on with that now? It looks like they were trying to smear it. Like it looks the video. More has come out. Longer videos come out now.
Exactly.
So.
Longer videos coming out, which is not a great look for her.
Right.
Because at first it just looked like it was on some old domestic violence type shit.
But now it's looking like,
she was swinging and trying to steal something.
She was aggressive. Right.
And it's so funny, like watching, well, not even watching, but reading comments. People are like, I want to know what's in the case. And I'm like, it says it on the container, and if you're smart, you know. It said Call of Duty, which means it's a customized case for a PS5.
Right.
Come on, people. I'm not even a gamer, and I knew that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am not a gamer, but
Right.
I knew.
But you was on the case. You was on the case. Like, it's PS5, my guy.
Yeah, and if it's come on, they did what they did. They sold a certain amount, which means if it's stolen and damaged, he ain't getting another one.
Yeah, well, I think he got it.
I'm pretty sure he got his case.
I think he still got it. Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walked out with his shit.
Yeah.
Because from reading the article, he was leaving her apartment. Which is why she ain't had no shoes on.
Mm-hmm. He was like, and I'm taking my PS5.
I'm taking off. To me, if he was leaving, it looks like they was already in a heated situation, and he figured, I'm gonna take all of my stuff and go.
Yeah, hey, give me that shit. Well, yeah.
Peace.
Yeah. And I'm gonna call. And I'm getting that car tomorrow.
The man coming tomorrow for that. I ain't got to pick it up.
I'm getting that car tomorrow. So
it's a sad, unfortunate situation, but it looks like, and a lot of females can probably not want to agree to this out loud that they've done it or not. But when something is over and the guy is, taking his shit, sometimes some females tend to act a little bit of a fool.
Extra. Well. To
make him not go. And especially if we're somewhere where we know there could possibly be someone watching, I can get a little audience.
Yeah.
We may exaggerate a little more on things if we're on the ground and no one is around to see it. We'll, stay on the ground a little bit longer.
Yeah, this fella straight
bring
from the
some tears to come out to make it seem more than what it was.
See, they know it. See, they know it. They know they do it. You hear that?
White women do it even more, though.
Oh yeah, for real. That's like a
God damn it! Don't think I'm not gonna throw their ass under the bus.
That shit is built into the fucking.
That's in their DNA.
Yeah, it's built in.
God damn it!
It's built in.
Shit.
Yeah, it's built in.
I be pulling that. She telling you some. Nah, man. Look. Sometimes, especially when we know the relationship is over.
When they telling you, you gotta listen. That's all I'm saying.
And sometimes it may be ego. No woman wants to be like, this nigga leaving me. Look at me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's ego that keeps it there.
That's true.
Don't be scratching your nose in front of me. I had to say it. Sorry.
No, I wasn't digging in it.
That's why I said scratching.
Yeah. All right.
Because I would have said you was digging for gold.
Let's see. We see all these companies are pulling out of Georgia.
As they should.
As they should.
Fucking little bitch ass.
States. I'm seeing.
No, not the state, but that little boy.
Stacey Abrams is. I understand where she's coming from. though. I understand where she's coming from. She has to defend her state. I mean, in the businesses, because people are leaving.
As they should.
Yeah, but
you gonna make it hard for
From her standpoint, she's urging businesses, to stay, and from her aspect, I get it because, like I said, she's fighting for the state and she needs them to stay. She needs the jobs.
She needs the money and the jobs.
She needs the businesses. She needs the jobs.
I get her point, but don't make it hard for
But they fucked up.
Yeah,
they fucked up,
and it was purposely. But
they're just one of many. This is just getting started.
Did I not? I believe I said it to you. Did I not say if they can't take the win by cheating, they will take the rules. They will try to change the rules to benefit them the most.
Right. Well, people just, the things that they do are not things that can't be got around. So people just gotta go harder. I'm sorry to say, we're gonna have to change some of that stuff, but it's so hard. It's so sad that it's like this. But once again, y'all see, voting matters. All right, so we don't even want to have this voting doesn't matter argument anymore.
Yeah, I'm tired of that argument.
I don't want to have that argument. I don't want to have that argument anymore.
I don't want to have the argument. I don't want to hear the argument. If you're going to have that argument, I'm going to need you to step outside and close the door and the window so I can't hear you.
I can get you saying the people, whatever. No, I can't get it. You're saying my vote doesn't matter. It definitely matters. All right.
Because they're doing everything they can to take your vote away.
Right.
So if it doesn't matter, then why are they changing the rules?
That is what they're spending their time and money doing. And if that's what they're spending their time and money doing.
Especially to lock up a House representative for knocking on the door.
Yeah, that was
She's
crazy.
actually facing federal charges.
She's facing what?
Federal charges.
I got to look more into
which
that.
is absolutely ridiculous.
I got to look more into that because, I mean, I saw the incident, but I thought it was pretty much, some catch and release type shit.
No, they are really trying to do that.
Fucked up. That's fucked up.
And he's behind closed doors with all white men.
Yeah, making rules about fucking everybody else. Yeah.
I'm sorry, not white men, white racists.
Yeah. In front of
KKK members.
In front of like a racist ass picture.
I don't even remember what the picture was.
In front of like the picture has like racist, like a racist
undertones?
background. Not even overtones, like a background.
I don't remember that shit. I'll be honest.
All right, man, we about to get up out of here. We about to get up out of here because we still got more stuff to do today, and this was a late episode.
Yeah, but we did it for you.
We had to do it for you.
We did it.
We had to do it for you, though, right? You know what I'm saying? And honestly, we did. Even on the length, we did pretty good. We did pretty good. So, if you came out to kick it with us, thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate you.
We definitely appreciate you. And I want to give a shout out to Cash. I want to give a shout out to Shay Tay. I want to give a shout out to PSA. I want to give a shout out to Lovely Biracial. That's the homie. I like what you're doing over there. And we about to get on out of here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
Get better soon, Cash.
yes, my guy. He's doing good.
I saw his post.
He's doing good.
Yeah.
He's doing good. He may be back sooner than we thought. Which is good. So, on that note,
You sound like a black version of Kermit the Frog.
sound like a black version of Kermit the Frog. All right, we're gonna do the interwebs and give you our communications, and then we're gonna get up out of here. And like I said, thank you for coming out and kicking it with us, and you can get on with your day as we get on with ours. All right.
Yep.
So TJ, let them know.
You can find me on Instagram sometimes, but not all the time. Like I say, I'm everywhere but nowhere at all.
Right.
But if you do find me, I guess you could say Instagram Limitless Style.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Where can we find you?
You can find me at on the socials. All of them. I think I go by the same thing. It's Club Dynamite. Change the E to a 3. And you know what I'm saying? Get at me.
Mm-hmm.
I get back. Right? So you guys have a good week.
Awesome.
We'll be seeing you in like a few days, in all honesty.
True.
Right? We'll be right back at you. So
One more again.
right back at you. Yep.
Bye.
So bye-bye. Bye. Bye.
You said bye-bye.
Bye.